And if you think that you're the only one that's going through this alone, know that you're not. There's a lot of us right now, a lot of us. And just know that, just, I don't know, reach out. I remember me when I didn't know what the fuck I was dealing with. Um, it was very tough. It was very tough. Um, but now, I mean, I know a lot, but still, it doesn't make it easy. And whoever, you'll know what I'm talking about. We need to start, start making, we're going to make this world shake. Yes, we are. And let it be known. Anyways, I was telling my story, and I think I even forgot where I left off at. That's how long. Well, not long, but a couple of days. But I already forgot where I left off. But yeah. So when we came over here, I was very little. I was very little. Um. So we came to my sister's house. My sister's house. That's where we were staying at in Hilmar, on this dairy. That's where my brother-in-law worked at cows, messing with cows. I'm taking care of cows or whatever the fuck. But anyways, so we were there, started going to school. I can tell you that it was a pretty bad experience, as a child. I don't know how I'm still here to talk about it. And if I was to show you a picture of what I've been through and what it looks like, I'd be pretty fucked up. And I would want you to see me. I wouldn't even be able to, recognize myself. Yeah, or I wouldn't be here. But for whatever reason, a lot of things, growing up didn't make sense, and basically, I was in my own, there was no love, protection coming from anywhere, and I was only like, I was like 4 years old. I don't know how I can remember that, anyways, but this is very hard for me to talk about because it's very personal, but it needs to be known, and I don't care who judged me. I'm not here, for any negativity. If you don't got nothing else to say, don't say nothing at all. Just know that. I was only 5, and he used to come to our room every night and pick one of us. There was 3 sisters. I was the smallest in that bunch. And I remember being under those blankets, on the floor with my sisters. I'm praying to God. Please, I used to pray in my blankets. I used to pray, please don't pick me, don't pick me, don't pick me. Well, if he didn't pick me, he was taking one of my sisters. It was, it was either or, I guess he used to take turns with us. And that night that I was praying, I got up and scared, didn't know, just, I don't even, that feeling, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm sorry, this is just hard. But I know I have to do it because I know somebody out there, needs to hear this. And I didn't go through all this shit, for nothing, and I'm not here for the likes. I'm not here for the money. I could care less about any of that. You know what I mean? Or for people to, like me, or I'm just doing what I'm here to do. So when I went to go tell my mom what was going on, that he had my sister in the living room, I went to go tell my sister actually. I was in my sister's room telling her that, her husband was whatever he was doing, and she got me by my hair and my pants and threw me against the wall. So I guess that meant that they both knew about it, her and my mom, and they were okay with it. That's when I realized that that I was just dead. And still, to sit in the same table every morning and pretend like nothing happened. Don't talk about it. Nothing. Well, that I went to school. I told the school, and they supposedly they came out and investigated, but didn't investigate shit. So that was another downfall. I remember I was 4 years old. So the school went out and they asked my sisters a couple questions, me, but they denied it. They were embarrassed, ashamed, and I spoke, I told, but nobody heard. I was never heard. So that's how things went, and then I guess my aunt told my mom, you need to get those girls out of there. You know what's going on, and I don't know, but she did. But eventually, when we moved out of there, went to go stay with my aunt and went and you know what? I'm gonna stop right here because I came to fish and I didn't come here to cry. But anyways, there's more to the story. It gets like I say, I don't know. It can't get no uglier, but it does get really bad. But still here. So traumas, mental health issues are very severe. And growing up, I didn't know shit about anything. I thought that's just, I didn't have no worth. I didn't know who the hell I was. I didn't belong nowhere. Everybody used to me. But I'm not here, complaining or crying about it or I want some kind of sympathy. No, no, none at all. I'm here to speak my voice and for the world to know that this world is fucking sick. very sick. So if you're one of me, baby, I love you, whoever you are. And believe me, I do. And I know that growing up, all I wanted was somebody to love me, to tell me that everything was going to be okay, even if it wasn't. But I never had that. I love you all. And trust me, stay strong. Strong. Because I know there's moments where you don't see no way out, but stay strong. I'm serious. Stay strong. Love you.